Hello and welcome. My name is Amy Blumendahl. This is AB Fit Workouts. I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute full body build. Equipment that you need today are dumbbells, and then a step or a bench or a chair or something to do a hip thrust on. You can always do a glute bridge from the floor if you don't have anything available for you. We're also going to be working with a resistance band, so if you have a long band with handles on it, we're going to be working with an anchor point above us, and we're going to be pulling down on it, but I will have a dumbbell replacement for that if you don't have that set up. Other than that, if you have a mat, is optional, and then water nearby for breaks. Let's get started with a gentle warm-up. Start with some hip circles here. The warm-up and cool down are a little bit shorter than usual, just because this is a 20-minute workout. We want to get right into it, reverse direction. These are all going to be strength movements, strength-based work today. Let's do some body weight squats, lower and lift. Keeping your upper body tall, shoulders back and down. Weight is through your heels or mid-feet. Knees can go out towards the same direction as your toes, whatever feels best for you. You can go down as far as you want to, especially during warm-up. It might feel better to go a little bit more shallow and then make it bigger as you get warmer. One more here. Let's reach and pull, march it out. Get those shoulders warm. Using that core to lift the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it in. Nice job. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into a lateral lunge. Step it together. Other side. Get a nice stretch through that inner leg. Warming up that inner outer leg, the knee, ankle, and hip stabilizers. One more left to right. All right, we're gonna go down, squat it down, walk those hands out to a plank. You can stay here or you can drop to those knees. A couple push-ups here. Last one. Come back up to that plank. We're gonna do that one more time. Step it back with those hands. Stand it all the way up. One more time. Let's go down, walk it out. Push-ups. Maybe 2, 3. Bring it back up. Keep those hips stable as you walk it back. Bring it up, and let's go hamstring curl. Warm up chest and back. Getting those hamstrings working. Nice job. Give me 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind the head or down to the hips. We're gonna hinge. And come back up. So good morning or just a hinge. Butt pushes back, hamstrings lengthen. Squeeze the glutes and hamstrings to come back up to neutral. 2 more. Last one. All right, should be nice and warm. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. We're gonna start right into this. We got 2 rounds of each circuit here. Each circuit has 3 strength movements. 45 seconds each, 10 seconds rest. We'll go through 2 times each. We've got 2 different circuits. First one's gonna be a Romanian deadlift, so this is gonna be heavy. Dumbbells, just like the movement we ended with on that warm-up. Romanian deadlift is a hinge. Grab those dumbbells. Here's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So narrow stance, about hip width. Push those hips back. Shoulders are back and down. Inhale down, exhale up. Another option is to inhale, set at the top, exhale through that whole range of motion. Little bend in the knee is okay, but that movement needs to be primarily in the hips. Squeeze the armpits, pull that weight back up. This is a lower body pull. We're over halfway. On a 45-second interval, we're getting like 8 to 10, maybe 12 reps, so we don't want to move too quickly. That's a good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and and 1. We're gonna go upper body shoulders. I'm gonna switch out weights here. We're gonna go upright row. So you can do one or both arms at a time. Squeeze it up, lower down, 3, 2, 1, go. Elbows are wide, dumbbells are close. Little bend in those knees. Find that neutral pelvis. You can alternate, like I said. You can go 1, 1, 2. That kind of offers some variation. Light connection to that core and pelvic floor. So light connection, exhale, lift, and lower. Nice job. We're halfway through this one. We're gonna go on to push-ups next. Nice job. 1 to 2 counts up, 1 to 2 counts down. Don't rush it. Working tops of the shoulders here. Mainly, here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going down to push-ups. Couple of options here. You can be up on your toes. You can be down on your knees. You can incline this on a chair. Here's 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Push it up. Working those chest muscles primarily. Bicep, tricep as well. So engage that core. Elbows are coming back at 45 or so they're not straight out to the sides, but they're not straight in either. Now that's eyes are looking at the floor between your hands or maybe slightly above them. Nice job. You can extend one leg back for kind of a medium challenge. If you're not ready to go up on your toes quite yet, you can extend one leg back. Or you can incline it up on an elevated surface. Give me 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Little break here before round 2. So on a scale of 1 to 10 by the end of the interval, so 45 seconds or 8 to 12 reps, we're working at like an 8 effort level. So these should be pretty challenging as far as how hard those muscles are working. That heart rate and breathing rate might not get up in the super high levels, but that's okay. We want the muscles to be working hard. Romanian deadlift team, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for round 2. Now, if you have time for a round 3, I would definitely suggest doing at least 3 rounds. But if you only have 20 minutes, we're going to be moving on. Nice job. You got this. We really want to challenge ourselves here. You get to the end of the interval and you're like, oh, that wasn't too bad. Like a 6 effort level, that's maybe not challenging enough to create changes in the muscle. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upright row. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. These upper body lifts, you can stagger your stance or you can stand side by side with those feet, whatever feels more stable. Making sure we're not leaning back or pushing our hips forward, keeping everything stacked. Dumbbells to armpits or so. Nice job. Squeeze the shoulders back and down, open chest. Nice. Keep that breathing going. Exhale up, control it. Inhale down. Couple more. Yes, here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to push-ups. I'll show an incline here. So any incline would work. The higher it is, the less difficult it's going to be. And go. You can always kneel with this variation as well. Making sure that our shoulders are stacked over our wrists so that whatever we're on doesn't start sliding out. We want the pressing to go straight down towards the floor. Making sure those hips don't start sinking. We don't want them starting piping up either. Shoulders back and down. Yes, come on. Woo! Last set of these, make them good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to take a minute here. We're going to change into a new circuit. So take 1 minute, shake it out. We're going to be going into a hip thrust. So if you have a bench or a step or a chair that you want to use for this, we want to be about 18 inches off the floor or so. I'm going to set up a chair, kind of explain this hip thrust. 30 more seconds, rest. So I like to sit on the chair to set myself up, slide down to about my shoulder blades or maybe my bra band. It's kind of a good marker. So we're gonna set up our feet underneath our knees. At this top position, we wanna be in a 90-degree angle with our knees. So you can add a dumbbell on top of this at your hips. Get ready, we got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Big squeeze the glutes, push those hips up, chin to chest. We want those ribs to stay neutral. We don't want them to flare up. So keeping the chin to the chest and looking at the wall in front of you will help with that. So I'm just doing body weight with these to start out, but you can definitely add weight right away. Working glutes and hamstrings here. Press through those heels. We're almost halfway. Last couple of reps here, nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going into that cable pull down or the resistance band pull down. You can do this one or both arms. 3, 2, 1, bent over position. Just squeeze that arm down. Bring it back up. I'll show a dumbbell version here. So this is going to be the opposite basically. Dumbbell hanging, squeeze it up, lower it down. Similar movement, just gravity is working the opposite direction obviously. Squeeze it up, lower it down. But we're working those lats here. You can alternate this one, finding that neutral core, neutral wrists, neutral pelvis. Yes, so we don't want to be tucked under, no tailbone tucking. We don't want to over extend that low back. Nice job. Shoulders are back and down. Really squeeze those armpits. 3, 2, 1. Grab a single dumbbell. We're going to go down into a half kneel position. Curl that toe under in the back. Chop up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Heel to shoulder. Or sorry, hip to shoulder. Rotate through the belly button. Pelvis is stable and secure. We're going to switch to that opposite side halfway through. Big exhale, rotate. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. This can be done in a standing position as well. If you prefer that, I'm holding this basically like a bat, but you find a position that you like. So if you like to hold it one end of the dumbbell in each hand, that's just fine. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. Starting at the top, round 2, final round. I'm gonna add some weight to this time. So this is another one where you can go heavier than you probably think you can. Those glutes and hamstrings are strong. Try to challenge yourself. 10 seconds, set it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. You can add challenge to this by adding a pause at the top. Maybe you don't want to add weight quite yet. Maybe you want to do a single leg hip thrust or a pause at the top or a pulse. Do a KAS or KAS hip thrust. Nice job, 15 seconds. Chin to chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance band pull down. Set it up, here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Working back of the shoulder, that lat muscle on that side and back body. You can do a split stance here if that feels better as well. Nice job. Squeeze the shoulder blades down first. Set, and then pull. Nice job. Couple more. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good control there. Half kneel, up chop. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice job. Really control that breathing here. Light connection to the core. We don't want to over grip that core, just a light connection. Lift up and in slightly. We're creating movement here. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So the core needs to resist and create movement, especially in this vertical position. Working those obliques here, using that twisting or rotation. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, team, good job. Put those weights down. Breathe, cool down. That is it. Roll through those shoulders. Awesome job doing this full body build. Again, if you have time, a third set or fourth or maybe even a fifth set eventually, you can work your way towards that. But if 20 minutes is all you have today, that is just fine. We can progress with just 20 minutes a couple times a week. All right, hands on the hips. Let's rotate. Do some hip circles. I myself am only doing 20-minute workouts currently. It's hard to fit in anything more physically and mentally. So that's what's working for me, and I know it'll work for a lot of other folks, busy parents as well. Let's center it out, same arm, same leg, quad stretch. If you do go up to 4 or 5 sets, that kind of thing, reduce those reps down to that like 4, 5, or 6 range. We don't necessarily need to be doing 10, 12 reps if we're doing 5 sets. Go ahead and switch legs. That's a little bit too much volume. So you gotta kind of play around with it a little bit. Find what works best for you, but lower rep range if you're having a lot more sets. And release. Bring that ankle over to the opposite knee. We'll get the back of that hip here. We're gonna sit back, maybe lean it against the wall or sit in a chair. Slightly lean forward to get a bigger stretch, but try to find that neutral pelvis. And switch. Mobility is great to do more than once a day as well, or multiple sets through. For time purposes, we're running quickly through some stretches and release. Step it back here. We're going to do last stretch here, world's greatest stretch. Put your opposite hand to the floor, square those hips, rotate towards that front leg and open. Arms sweep up and over, get some thoracic rotation. Step it together, switch sides, square the hips first, and you can always drop down to one knee as well. One more, up and over. Step it together, round it up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale up, exhale down. Thank you so much for pressing play and working out with me today. If you liked the workout, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it out with your friends as well. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, team.